Iron Man issue 19. Folks, I started this journey 19 issues ago because I liked Christopher Cantwell and I was not a fan of Iron Man. I didn't know what to expect. All I knew was I love this writer. He turned Doctor Doom into a very interesting character. I bet he can do the same for another maniacal maniac. And this is the end of the Korvac chapter of his Iron Man run. And my God, is this ending perfect? This is what it needed. This is where Tony's journey in this story needed to end. This is where Korvac needed to end. It's personal. It's beautiful. It's no longer a deconstruction of Iron Man or what it means to be a god or helping everybody. It's what it means to be human and what it means to help yourself and the things you need to survive. So when we last saw the book, Tony was pretty much collapsing from morphine withdrawal. He was on the verge of collapse. We saw Korvac show up and he's like, I'm going to kill you now. I'm done with this shit. I'm beating you to death. And Tony's like, oh, hey, you're here. Great. You made it. Korvac's like, you pathetic little worm, everything I could have done. They couldn't hold me. I'm so powerful and evil. You can't stop me. I can do everything. Tony's like, okay, and vomits. He's like, I don't know what's going on here. Like, what is happening to you? Can I just ask you a question, though, Korvac? Like, one serious question. When was the last time you were a human being, like honest to God, a full-on human, not whatever they made you or how you got this power or what you are now? When was the last time you were human? It's like, you probably not even born yet, right? He's like, no, I'm from the 31st century where the Badoons slaughtered our people and I escaped their torture and feel. He's like, yeah, well, how did that make you feel? He's like, don't bait me into this. I'm not doing this game with you. He's like, fine, then don't. Then don't. I'm going to die anyways. Whether you help me here or not, I am probably going to die. So, do it the right way. The thing that you and I have both been hiding from since the beginning. No more security blankets, no more protective aliens, no more android bodies or power suits or armors of any kind. If you're going to hurt me, and if you want to, use your fist. Do it as a man. I know you're scared to lose, so was I, and that's why I built armor. That is why I was there in the metal, and I tried everything else to make this whole crusade, to make everything we do worthwhile. So if you're actually going to help me, do me the honor and beat me to death, okay? Because everything you're doing is what I did, and it didn't fix a damn thing about my insecurities. It didn't make me feel better. That's it for us. This is all we get. So if you're going to do it, if you're really going to hurt me, try it. Do it like a man, or are you too scared? And you just see Korvac waits. He starts to depower. He turns back into a human and just beats the shit out of Tony for a little bit. Knocks him onto the floor, and Tony's like, ready to die. It's like, I told you. All the armor, all the cosmic powers, I still search for more. These drugs that I've been on, they were helping me go strong, but now I'm going to lose, so it doesn't matter what happened to me. I'm gonna die. Either way, whatever happens tonight, I'm going to die from this morphine withdrawal, from everything I've been doing, unless you kill me first. And Tony closes his eyes, and we're like, oh shit, Tony's going to die here. This is where he ends. And Korvac stares down at him, just watches, looks up at a shooting star, comes back down to Tony, and realizes, oh shit, he was right. He was right. All that power, everything I really did, I was just too scared to lose. So he picks Tony up, takes him to a hospital, drops him off, heads up the street, climbs some ladders, stares up at the sky, and jumps off the side of a building. And that's very, very interesting. And I don't know, we could probably spend a lot of time diving into this more. I think taking Tony back to the human is the perfect way to end this arc, and doing the same with Korvac, where he realizes, like, Tony was right. He even got the best of me in the end there, but I was scared. We were both afraid to lose, so we kept finding more and more and more until we had it all. But we didn't have it all because it didn't fix the one thing we never had, and that was nothing. So Korvac ends his own life. I like that. It's pretty heartbreaking, and I think that's impressive. Very, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. Like, you'd want this to be a spectacle, but you don't need it to be one. That's some restraint on Cantwell's part, where it's just a tragic story that ends. I like that a lot. We cut to 1 week later. Tony is out of the hospital. He gets in a car with Patsy. They start to drive away. He thanks her for driving him to where they're going. And, the cycle of where he's going, it's like 28 days, but he's imagined he'll be there a bit longer, and he's not hoping it's going to be one and done. He's just thinking this could be the start of something again. We see that Tony is headed to a rehabilitation center. He says goodbye to Patsy. They hug it out. They say their goodbyes. He walks inside where he finds a note for him from Eugene, who is Frogman, and he's like, just thinking of you, man. You can do this. Your friend, Frogman. And it ends on a very nice note. Wow, what a great way to end this chapter, man. Like, it's very intense because it's just like, if I'm dying, then at least I know I was wrong. Like, I thought I could fill my holes, but it didn't. So no matter what happens to me now, I want to try to be better, and I'm going to do it the right way. So cool. And just the relationship between Korvac and Tony coming to this very interesting conclusion is so fantastic. Cantwell's writing has never been sharper. It's such a climactic ending that it's earned. It is realistic. It is approachable. I adore it. Cafu's art is never better. It is smooth. It is solid. Everything looks distinctive. This book impressed me at every single turn. I absolutely 100% enjoyed the hell out of this issue. I cannot wait to see the next chapter of Cantwell's Iron Man, because if it's anything like this, we're getting some great stuff. And if I'm not mistaken, the book does end with like a substance abuse helpline or helpline you could call, or even stuff talking about suicide prevention, lifelines, and all that. So you can find that at the end of the book too. Very cool. Just very impressive. Everything about this worked. A great deconstruction of Tony's ego, a great deconstruction of the man too afraid to be wrong or too afraid to have no power, that when they get it, they think they can change the world, but they don't. They just realize it doesn't change anything. I love it. I love it. So Iron Man issue 19, I am going to give a 10 out of 10. Now, thank you guys for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And as always, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.